So Nike finally released their trailer for Caitlin Clark's sneaker. They finally...
Finally, after months of Nike dropping the ball on their brightest star, they've actually done something smart. Caitlin Clark is finally getting the commercial she's earned. And oh, the chaos it's causing, haters are losing it completely. Tears are streaming, keyboards are on fire, and the salt levels? Let's just say the Dead Sea has nothing on this.
Haven't heard already, I'm pretty sure you have. Nike has released a new Caitlin Clark commercial, and they made it their business to show love and show out for none other than CC. Now, we know fans has definitely been in odds with the company ever since signing Caitlin Clark. A lot of people feel as if they put Caitlin Clark on the back burner. I don't know, man. I'm a Nike fan. I know a lot of people going to disagree with me on this, but I think Nike was strategic with their growth. People could be mad about it or feel whatever way they feel about it. But one thing I can tell you is that I feel as if they were strategic.
Nike just dropped that Coop commercial for Caitlin's new PE sneakers, and it's like they finally remembered why they signed the most magnetic player in basketball. The woman who single-handedly dragged women's hoops into prime time, who fills arenas like she's handing out free cash, finally got an ad that matches her energy. And the critics? Well, they are losing it.
Caitlin Clark and Nike are officially dropping Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever player-exclusive Kobe 5s in just a couple weeks. So this shoe was first seen being worn by Caitlin and was thought to be a colorway made just for her up until just a couple days ago, where Nike's official images of the shoes got leaked and the announcement was made saying that everyone will now have a chance to wear them.
Let's break down what Nike just unleashed. This isn't merely a commercial, it's a declaration. When Caitlin sinks into that chair, laces up the Kobe 5s, and her eyes sharpen into those snake-like slits, channeling pure Mamba energy, Nike is shouting to the world who truly runs this league. The visuals, the cinematography, the entire vibe, it's top tier. The kind of superstar treatment women's basketball has been denied for decades. Finally, it's all coming together.
We got something for Caitlin. We got Mamba Caitlin. We got Mamba Caitlin. Where is the Mamba Caitlin? There we go. We have the Mamba logo. We have Caitlin on Demon Time right now. But yeah, it's good to note that they finally announced it as a Caitlin logo. Or sorry, as a...
And here come the usual suspects crawling out of their caves to gripe. Why is she getting all this attention? What about the other players? She's only a second-year pro. The same tired complaints that have echoed since Caitlin first stepped on a professional court. They refuse to face the obvious. Caitlin Clark is the face of women's basketball, and finally Nike had the guts to market her like it.
Now, people felt the type of way, about Caitlin Clark getting these PE shoes. A lot of people felt as if she should have her own signature shoe, which she should. She very should. But guys, I don't think there's any player that got a Kobe PE, bro. Like, do y'all know who Kobe was in the basketball world, bro? I'm just saying, like, Kobe didn't allow, even his family, I'm pretty sure, is not just going to give his signature shoe to just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, other NBA players ain't even got.
You know what's insane? Those shoes sold out in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. People were glued to the Nike SNKRS app like it was a Travis Scott drop. That $190 retail price? Gone before you could even hit refresh. 2 hours later, they were flipping on eBay for $375, and by day's end, StockX had them averaging $365. Some pairs even hitting $800. That, my friends, is the Caitlin Clark effect in full force. Not hype. Real demand.
These things is some fire. I'm telling you, where there's smoke, there is fire, and these things is hitting so hard. And who got a bot? Who a shoe plug? Because I need 2 pairs. I need one for the sneaker wall, and I need one for my feet, because these things is hitting right here. And no, I don't want to pay $600 on.
If you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe. Meanwhile, the critics are foaming at the mouth because Nike finally listened to what the numbers have been screaming for over a year. This is the player who propelled WNBA viewership to its highest point in 24 years, averaging 657,000 viewers per game. And 19 of the 22 games that cracked 1 million viewers? Caitlin's Indiana Fever was on the court. She didn't just move the needle, she ripped it off and sent it into orbit. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room that's got everyone twisted. For months, Nike took heat for dragging its feet on Caitlyn while pushing A'ja Wilson's signature shoe.
So it's finally here. Caitlin Clark sneakers from Nike is finally dropping. She was signed to them last year, and the sneakers is a year late in my opinion, but nonetheless I'm excited because these sneakers is finally coming out. But what does annoy me a little bit is that this is a collaboration with Kobe. Now, Kobe, respect to Kobe, legend, rest in peace, great basketball player. But in my opinion, Caitlin Clark is a big enough star and she's creating her own legacy. So I feel like, at least for her first sneaker, it shouldn't be a collaboration with any other player, dead or alive, in my opinion. I feel like Caitlin should have, for her first shoe, had her own original design just for her, no collaboration.
The A'ja Wilson-Caitlyn discourse turned toxic almost instantly, with everyone trying to make it about everything except what it really was, business. Nike was getting roasted left and right, including from former employees like Jordan Rogers, a 15-year Nike veteran, who called out the company for sitting on the single biggest needle mover in American sports since Michael Jordan, and somehow convincing themselves they needed to slow her progress. The drama hit peak levels when A'ja Wilson revealed she'd known about her Nike deal for 2 years, yet acted shocked and overlooked when Caitlyn's contract dropped. The tweets, subtweets, passive-aggressive comments, while quietly sitting on a signature shoe deal she'd been hiding, made it all feel completely manufactured. But that's the price you pay when a player transcends the sport and certain corners of the internet just can't handle it.
Your stock price since 2021, it is down nearly 60%. Your executives and the people who are making these decisions, their stock options are worthless. Meanwhile, you have the single biggest needle mover in all of American sports since Michael Jordan, and you have somehow convinced yourself that you need to slow play this. Let me show you Google Trends search traffic for 4 female basketball players. There is one who only rivals Caitlin Clark, and that is Angel Reese, and you do not have her. She is over at Reebok. I am so confused as to how you would be so invested in the WNBA for several years, and you have been doing great work to try to elevate and uplift that league and many of the athletes there. But this seems like you have convinced yourself that this needs to be an either-or conversation. And we never have an either-or conversation in the men's sports. You have like 10 signature athletes. Half of them don't deserve a signature shoe.
Now Nike has course corrected, going all in on their biggest asset. That Kobe commercial isn't just marketing. It's Nike finally realizing exactly what they've got. Caitlyn isn't just another WNBA player they can shrug off. She's a cultural phenomenon who draws everyone to the table. Families, kids, men who never touched women's basketball, casual fans turned diehards. She's expanding the entire universe of the sport. The commercial links her to Kobe's legacy in a way that feels real, not staged. She's been rocking Kobe since college, calling them her magic shoes, her babies. When she channels that Mamba mentality on screen, it's not cosplay, it's a salute to a kindred spirit. The late, great Kobe would have loved it. A player with the same obsessive dedication, the same killer instinct, the same ability to lift everyone around her.